Yeah, that is not a good hand.
No negation, no action.
Right.
And that's the whole thing with the traps. If you have no action, you can actually.
And there's Diamond.
Yeah.
So what's the AB?
DeBreo chose to go second.
No. Where did he choose to go second? Interesting. So I guess both of these players believe that
it's beneficial to go second, or at least not beneficial to go first.
Yeah, or beneficial to force your opponent to go first. I guess it's really multiple ways of saying this.
Yeah. So Diamond whiffs. It hits Mass Change, but it will only send the top card to your graveyard if it's a normal spell. Mass Change is quick play. It doesn't work. It looks like DeBreo has picked up a monster, but it is a monster. It's Sylvan Vega, which is not a monster you can do anything with without help. And wow, that's kind of just a bad run of luck for Freedom. He only wins. No, I guess half his spells. 2 spin lands, 3 Mass Change, and he hits 2 of them back to back.
Unfortunate. It looks like yeah, so he did attack with the Diamond Dude.
Yep.
I can see him attacking him too.
It's possible if you're afraid of getting Mirror Force and not having follow-up.
Yeah. Just because Diamond Dude just sits there and keeps basically pulling cards from the deck, or at least gives you a fraction of a chance of pulling cards from the deck.
Bubble Man is normal.
Got to push about 800 down.
Diamond Dude attacks. Misses again. This time it hits a trap, so it's not quite as you don't feel that quite as much. Mass Change would be absolutely brutal here.
Would be. He has Vanity's Empty. DeBreo has Vanity's Emptiness. So we just changed that to the Mass Change.
Chain is activated, and it looks like it's going to draw out either the Veiler or the Breakthrough Skill.
Seems very likely.
Breakthrough Skill first is definitely the correct play. You get that in the graveyard earlier so that you can banish it on your own turn to turn off Dark Claw or a similar monster.
DeBreo drew the Mirror Force and set it. And now on Friedman's turn, he's going to try to use the Bubble Chain's effect again, most likely to send Shadow Mist to the graveyard to activate its effect and search for a monster. But
it's getting Veiler down.
Effect Veiler this time to get it.
What really hurts is Friedman picked up the Mass Change the turn after Bubble Man was off the field. So now he's going to have reinforcement of the army for another Bubble Man. Summons it.
There's the
Mass Change.
We know what's coming now.
There's emptiness.
He cannot let acid hit the field. Done.
Yep.
He loses all 4 of his backers. And now does Master
it's not as cost.
So we should stay on the field, right?
Not necessarily. It depends on the wording of Mass Change. Basically, is it sent to the graveyard then to do this? Because Vanity's Emptiness doesn't actually negate the card, just stops the summons from happening.
Right. Mass Change says target 1 hero monster control, send to the graveyard also, and if it left the field by this effect, special summon 1 masked hero monster from your extra.
So the effects are separate.
It ends up being relevant because
Everything gets played out.
It's good to know. Altair, activates effect.
Breakthrough Skill is changed, and Stellar Nova Alpha is changed back, which is going to give him a draw and allow Altair to hit the field.
There's another reinforcement of the army. Looks like he might use that for Shadow Mist. Try to Goblin Bones off his field.
That would work, but it's getting Stellar Nova Alpha as well. Not entirely certain what happened to Altair's effect there, because he didn't want to lack the labor.
It was negate, right?
The way it appears is when Vega was summoned, breakthrough skill, Stellar Alpha was changed to negate that. But now Vega's afraid to get it back. What happened there?
In any case, some Goblin card makes another direct attack. See? He can attack with these little monsters.
And Qliphort is met with Friedman's own Vanity's Emptiness, and he changes his second one to get Altair back anyways.
And he cannot use his Altair's effect here because Qliphort will resolve, bring back Altair, followed by Vanity's Emptiness, which stops all special summons thereafter. And then Altair would try to use its effect to do the trick. Right? So the Vanity's Emptiness is face up on the field, and Altair is on the field alone.
Correct.
But that Vanity's Emptiness doesn't look like it's going to be there for long, because that Goblinberg is a liability.
I mean, it's either going to get run down, or the Mystical Space Typhoon that Debreu just picked up is going to be used.
Yes.
I think you hold the Typhoon in this particular instance.
Certainly seems like it. He's going to use it because he wants to use that Altair's effect right now here in main phase 1.
That works to get him damage this way and take the last card out of Friedman's hand.
Could do that. That seems like a very good play here.
Yeah, the difference is you're trading damage for the Mystical Space Typhoon, and I don't know that I would make that trade at this point.
You're right, he could have done that either way, and still, because he could have just attacked, taken the Vanity's Emptiness down with the Goblinberg, and then in main phase 2, summon the Altair, run a monster back, and summon Trevor.
Yeah, Triber's unquestionably correct, because that recycles both of his Qliphort and gets Summoner Monk out of play, and now a hero lives comes down.
Here's a card
Friedman.
I always love the top deck, and I like to see top decked. He activates the hero lives, pays half of his life points while in a dire situation, uses his Shadow Mist effect for special summoning to add Mask Change to his hand, and then activates Mask Change. He didn't activate it yet, but it looks like he's gonna.
Here's the question:
probably gonna have to. He could wait a turn to try to get his Shadow Mist effect.
What do you get with it?
What's River's defense points?
River's defense is 2,500.
All right, but its attack is only 21, right?
Correct.
So Dark Law can't get over it, but it can't get over Dark Law.
Right.
Looks like he's going.
And Friedman decides not to go for that stalemate anyways. He takes Anki, who is beefy's 2,800, I believe.
Stalemate looked pretty good to me because of the fact that he's behind, so he could stole it out. And he might have the option to control what cards he needs.
The other thing is Anki has an ability that will let him attack past the Triber. So even if it's there, he can still get direct attacks 1,400 a turn, or he could try to get another quick play out of his deck by just attacking the Triber.
Okay, so that's pretty good.
And he goes ahead and does that to get the Mask.
Yeah, so that is really good there, actually, because now he still has access to Dark Law, right?
Correct. He can Dark Law right now, actually, if he wants.
He could.
Interesting choices.
The problem, though, that Trevor has now been destroyed, its effect has been activated, and Altair was already summoned and used its effect to summon Vega.
Correct. So there's nothing he can really do about this.
Yeah, so Debreu now has a field.
And we're still in the battle phase.
So he still got to attack. He attacked Vega, banished from the duel, thanks to Dark Law.
So the problem he's going to run into here is the double call of the Haunted with an Altair in the graveyard. It means that another Trevor is only one trap card away, and Debreu does play 2.
Oh, there's breakthrough skill in his graveyard.
Yeah, he doesn't just use the breakthrough skill. It starts with reinforcement of the army. Thinks about just slamming Moonclye onto the table, and then thinks better of it. Or reading the effect of the card that he just negated.
Will be wrong with Moonclye?
Yeah, I mean, you can get it. I think what he's thinking about is, are there any other effects of Dark Law that I somehow didn't negate? Because what he wants to do is summon Moonclye, send Deneb, and then call back the Altair.
Yeah, he's in the clear here, I think. So there's the Altair, there's the Deneb, and that's it.
Seems like he's had enough, which is correct because a Castell would knock out the Dark Law and leave 3,500 points worth of telegraph attacks on the field.
Yes, so Steven Debreu wins the match and is now advancing with a 5-1 record. Stay tuned, because we're about to give a replay of the round 3 feature match. And before you know it, we'll be back for a round 7 feature match.
Don't go away.